Okay. So, what's up, guys? Today, we are going to be playing Doki Literature Club. So, Doki Literature Club is a psychological horror game. But it's a dating sim. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience. Okay. Yeah, I'm at least 13 years of age, yeah. Team Salvato. This game is not suitable. I know it's not suitable for... So, Doki Literature Club is a clever title because, well, that's a wonderful idea. Doki means thump in Japanese, like, so, like, Doki means, like, your heart is, like, thumping, if that makes sense. New game. I have never played it. Please enter your name. M. Orthodox. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she draws. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of worked out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started dying around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequent. Hello?
What are you doing?
Playing a game.
When I said you could do what you want, I thought you were asking permission to go in the pool rather than do homework. So I said yes. I didn't mean come up here and do gaming. You said you were going to go in the pool.
I changed my mind.
Are you talking to somebody?
I'm recording a YouTube video.
"20 minutes.
Okay.
And I want you to join in."
Okay.
How do you do?
Good. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But she's gonna chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the class. Or can that say or catch up to me? I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean and orthodox. Well, people stare at you for acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're couples. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple. Something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their day. By the way, in Orthodox, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Tell me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go on whatever she's talking about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the actual spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying. Alright. So I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. You at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Well, I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. She's got big chests though. Big, more than that. Surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. At least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. On school day, it's an ordinary effort. So before I know it, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So I wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was... I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Oh, you don't need to wait for me. It's gonna make you late to your own club. Oh, wait, well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so, you know. No, what? Well, you could come to my club. Oh, the literature club. That's why it's called Doki Literature Club. Sorry? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Mimi. Sarah is vice president of the literature club. Although I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'm bringing a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have all this planned up alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. Yes, let's go. Unless today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sold your soul? I love this game already. Hello, Harry Selcroft. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. You were here last time. For the Geometry Dash stream? Or something else? Wait, is my voice changer on? I forgot if it was on or not. Is my voice changer on? Is my voice changer on? Tell me if my voice changer is on. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah, I got. Is my voice like auto-tuned or something? I got to run on. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah said some nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I'm Orthodox. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, what escaped me in this situation? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. You don't sound old enough to play this game. No, don't worry, I am. No offense whatsoever. Yeah, I am old enough. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say, sorry. Natsuke. Got a sour attitude. His name is apparently Natsuki. It's one I don't recognize. A small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again in Orthodox. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Might be. How is this happening? When I get like a fortnight when I only have like I have no viewers, but when I play a game with like sexy anime girls, I have like 5 viewers. Now I have 3 views. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down, and Orthodox. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated. Those because are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate. It's so cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking. Nuts. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with Beth. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glasses in my direction. thinking glances in my direction. Was she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh, this is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? No. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake. When does this game get good? I've just been like, I'll give it a chance because I don't want the ice show speed moment. You know what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, it's like skip. Yo, when does this game get good? And then it's like, what's going on? I've missed everything. Yeah, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to skip anything. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Salty Yuri looks away. I meant that. I believe you. Well, team reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoyed tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. When you were leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that it's both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Alright, I need to go for a pee. Right, I'm back. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted with the idea of a new member joining. But I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Orthodox, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Not quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Seems so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way that her eyes light up. She finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperate to grab something I can relate to at the minimal level. This rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, takes me to another world, and I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Sarah said, so dills up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example. Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is used. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other, strengthen the bond on the club. Isn't that right, Orthodox? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought if Orthodox, you're and defenseless against the girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Just a little bit of time.
How much time?
I think I'm nearly done with this bit. There's if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Zero wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next speaker to so we can all share. Monica looks over at me as well. And for the dogs, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class now, Monica? With my mediocre writing skills, I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continued to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, I'm Orthodox. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Let the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Following my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. They really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make my most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Wait, do I actually have to write a poem? Wait, I actually have to write a poem. Oh wait, I just have to pick. What? Crimson. Okay. Who? Secret. Misery. Eternity. Kawaii. Ambient. I don't know what unrequited is, but sounds like a powerful word. Determination. Inferno, yeah. Doki Doki. That's the name of the game, so it has to be good. Suicide Vertigo. Forgive Dreams. Headphones. Heartbeat. Chocolate. Fear, I guess. Vivacious Kitty. Sugar Unending. Unrestrained. Precious. Romance. Together. Cover. Powerful word. Massacre. Infinite. Vanilla. Peace. Disarray. Hobson. Pure. Tenacious. Existence. Person. Happiness. Starscape. Silly. Graver. Tenacious. Extreme. Philosophy. Okay. Okay, we'll save here. Okay, how long do I have to be off for? How long do I have to be off for? Oh, put on. Mute all. Just mute all for now.
That's a wonderful idea.
Away from the stream screen. Oh, wait. Bro, I can't find one.
A few weeks ago,
Can't find them. Screen. Put on a DVD screensaver for you guys. Yo, what's up, guys? I am back. Oh, that took way too long. Like, guys, I'm telling you, that took way too long. So, we're back. How are you getting involved, the dogs? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Oh, this is what everyone said. Skip, auto, save, road settings. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was lost coming, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Orthodox. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like it deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs for this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki suddenly have a big mouth. Someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds her stuff stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plots back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Orthodox always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Come, you and Orthodox can become good friends too. Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, is it Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't sick. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Oh, alright. Well, here, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss if you want. This is how this girl accidentally being so cute. She hasn't picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take them. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Not every second, gentlemen. I expect Monica to kick some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Atsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap, I think she knows me looking at her. She thinks I'll have a glance at me. But our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I'm just spacing out. But the censoring I made her uncomfortable. Oh, if I was to focus, I probably wouldn't notice in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit. That's the book you gave me, Ron. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Something fairly obvious here, but that Yuri isn't telling me. But I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear once it starts to pick up. You might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, you closes the book and scans her eyes over. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with our long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, he needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, he ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tone came from there. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. No, I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. So shy and inclusive on the outside, but mine seems to be completely different. It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy they believe in. And then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things, like books and writing, fill my thoughts. Kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking to you. That's... I really don't think you need to, that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Right, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. Wait, is this because of the choices that I'm in? It's something that I'm not very used to. That's reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and I start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. No. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise she's not actually looking at her own page. I can't save her. Looks like she's reading from mine. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I really mean to. Sorry, I mean. Yeah, this should work, right? Slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. His supposed Yuri timidly closes her ankle. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here takes her left arm and holds to the left side, between her thumb and forefinger. Oh. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and not eyes me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. I'm not as used to reading right. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I'm gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her ankle. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. Yes. I see. You remain silent for a moment, but unorthodox is probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it that it's kinda cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing the thought. Is that right, Yuri? You look kinda down. Sorry you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. Make a mental note of where it left off in the book. The separate page to it. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica is enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. It was I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I entrust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes like, exceptional. What was that? Did I say that? Look wrong? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then stop covering her hole. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... Oh, yes, you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that I just met her. Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in murmurs of breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. She said there were specific writing habits. They're usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I can't remember to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to bring a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness of Weekend. She refines her train of thoughts if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an effort. Of course, that's not something you can blame for. There are so many different techniques and skills that go into writing even a simple one. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process now. Yuri smiled dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the lights. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the underglow bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing out of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all! But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's so relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't too short. Why should I write Wonka parts? Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. This is our first time sharing I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all in Orthodox. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Oh, usually do more tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem has only been symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, though. Nah. If anything, I probably learned a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best to treat you in Orthodox. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Should to Sayori. This is a good poem of Orthodox. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems for this time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, well, of course, I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before in Orthodox, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something really, really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Or I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at it. Yeah. See about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep with my hands. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a raining day? I look above, the sky's blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this, if you should guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit, do you? Yes, I know. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or should I put it? Sounds just like it. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah, this is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Monica. Hi, Orthodox. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for the club? New activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Orthodox. All a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. Great job in Orthodox. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations high. That way it always counts when I put in some up. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Now that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and stuff. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyse all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though. I'm sure I know where. No. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring. Learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. No. Well. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find this kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, though. I see. Well, let's read it then. All and more. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. Noisy neighbour. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't it. Appearance ironically. No, I can't see. I real blind, like with left out in the sun. It's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't right. Too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Realize now, that wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper, tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, well, I guess the only one left is Natsuki. And for the doctor, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? Why, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer! Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first person, of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. Get better anyway. I tell you, what to improve, you're better off to try and go. Oh, fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. And I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh. Very meaningful. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Thinking this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But here's the nice thing about simple writing. So it puts more weight on the wordplay. I could set it up for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. Let's bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. So I'd humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Once around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to that. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chat. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles softly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem. The dice goes one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oh, I know that. I just meant the language. Guess I was trying to say something nice. Eh? I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and then Orthodox did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Orthodox liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realise he was so invested trying to impress on you, remember you? Huh? That's not why. You're Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're jealous that and Orthodox appreciates my advice more than you appreciated yours. And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? What? You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Orthodox started showing up. What? No, Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed that if they just noticed I was standing up. And Orthodox, just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. The point in your making your poems all convoluted for no reason. I mean, you should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to him. Wait, there's a reason. We have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effective way. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself. It's also what you understand that, right? Well, and I get dragged into this in the first place. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be Natsuki or Yuri. Help me, Sayori. I'll go with Natsuki. No, cause I like Yuri. I don't like Natsuki. If I agree. But like, I liked her poem, then I'm just gonna go with Help Me Too. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I haven't. Instead, I turn to you. Yuri? Yuri's expression is so defensive. Help bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel unorthodox? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conversation. Yeah, let's say Yuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems, amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. What? Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphant. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. Nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. President, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of you. Count me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knock. Such a genuine person. Really does make a good president. Regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. What was Monica's poem? I forgot. It was like that one about what was it about? I think it was about like I can't remember. Did it show in the history? Okay. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends today. Oh wait, Monica's one's the one about the hole in the wall. Your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. And that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. And Orthodox, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Is that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, with Orthodox, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really liked you too. Not again. I think I really like you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to what kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Uncanny. Heaven sent. Nibble. Starscape. Ooh. Philosophy. Tragedy. Melancholy. Climax. Uncontrollable. Disaster. Frightening. Vertigo. Intellectual. Sparkle. Fantasy. Determination. Kawaii. Agonizing. Destiny. Universe. Okay. Okay. Save game. Overwrite is safe. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed playing this today. It was so much fun. So, if you want to see more of this, more videos on this game, be sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye.